Good morning, I'm Rose from Grandma Rose's Open Pantry, and today I am going to make some broccoli and chicken casserole. Promise is coming in a little bit, and she loves it, and so do we. And so I just wanted to show you how I cook my chicken. I just pan fry my chicken. I do it on like medium low, and I try not to get it really brown. I just want to get it done through and through. But if it gets a little brown, that's fine, because that'll just mean it's going to be just that much better. And I have cooked my broccoli. I've steamed my broccoli in the microwave in my little steamer here. This is a Pampered Chef steamer, and I love it. Love it. If I'm going to just steam broccoli for us to eat, I'll do it like 3 minutes for probably, I don't know, 3 cups of broccoli. But this was about 4 cups of raw broccoli. Now, when it cooked, it shrunk some. But this was about 4 cups of broccoli. So I steamed it 6 minutes, and I put like a teaspoon of water in the bottom just to make it a little steam in there. And so I have cooked that in my microwave, and I'm cooking my chicken. But I just wanted to show you how I was going to cook my chicken for this. You can do it. You can use rotisserie chicken. You can boil your chicken. You can pan fry it like I'm doing here. Any way you want to cook your chicken, that's fine. This is just the way I decided to do it this morning. When I do it this way, it gives it a little bit more flavor, because you get some of the part of the chicken that's down, and I put no grease in it. But the part of the chicken that's down against that pan gets a little crusty salt and pepper, and I seasoned it with salt, pepper, and garlic on it, and it just seems to give the casserole more flavor than it does if you boil it or fix it some other way. So I've got most of my ingredients out. I've got my broccoli done. I'm going to wait for my chicken to get done, which will take probably 5 more minutes, because I tried to cut it in thin pieces so it wouldn't take so long. So after about 5 minutes, when my chicken gets done, we're going to come back. I'm going to put this together. We're going to slide it in our oven, and we're going to have a broccoli and chicken casserole for lunch. Be back in a few. Okay, my chicken is ready, and out of the same juice that I cooked my chicken, I just left it in. I put a lid on it so it would form some juices, and I'm just sauteing my onions. This is probably 3/4 of a cup of onions. I'm just going to saute them real quick. I don't like to put, that's an N, I don't want that in there. I don't like to put raw onions in my casseroles. I always saute them a little bit. I'm going to turn that down. While that is sauteing, this is going to be a low carb casserole now. So I've got about 3 cups of broccoli. In this bowl, I've got 4 ounces of cream cheese. To that, I'm going to add 1 egg. Whoops.
I would say you added an egg.
Glad it was a clean egg.
You added a whole egg.
It was a clean egg, because I've had it in water so it would come up to room temperature, so I know it's a clean egg.
You'd get lots of calcium in there.
You sure do. That way, wouldn't you? Lots. And it'd be real crunchy.
Yep.
So, okay. This is 4 ounces of cream cheese, 1 egg. Now, I'm kind of making this up as I go. So, all right. Now, to this, because I'm not going to add any cream of chicken soup. It's got gluten in it. It's got wheat. So I'm going to put mayo, and that's 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. We're going to see how that does. And we may add a little bit more. We may not. I've got some half and half here. I wish I had heavy cream, but I don't. but I do have half and half in case I think I might need some, need it to be a little bit more liquid. Now, to this, I'm going to add pepper, because y'all know we love pepper. I salted my chicken and I salted my broccoli, so I'm not going to add salt right now. I'm going to add probably a half a teaspoon of garlic. Even though I put a little bit of garlic on my chicken, I just want to put a little bit in my casserole. Now, check on my onions. They're cooking good. Now to this, I am going to measure this. This is chicken base. I don't have any better than bouillon, which is really, really good. But I've got the broth base seasoning in the chicken flavor, and this has a lot of salt, of sodium in it. I've never checked it. Make sure it doesn't have any gluten. I never checked the recipe. It does not, the ingredients. So to this, I'm going to add because I want it to have a little bit more of that chicken flavor. That's 1 tablespoon. Now, if you've got better than bouillon, use that because it's better. Okay. Now, I think I am going to add, this is a half cup of half and half. All right. That's a fourth. I put a fourth of a cup in it because I do want it to be creamy. I'm going to go ahead and add the whole half cup. Okay. That's a half a cup of half and half, or heavy cream if you had it. I could have gotten some canned milk out, some evaporated milk, but I just used the half and half. Okay. Now, that's going to be our mixture. So I'm going to set it right here. Now, this is 3 cups of broccoli, approximately 3 cups of broccoli. I'm going to turn my onions off because they're ready. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and put them in. I just like to saute mine some when I put them in a casserole. It brings out that flavor, that sweetness, and especially if you cook them where you have cooked some kind of like chicken or beef or something like that, you get all that flavor in there. So, okay. I'll use this spoon. I'm going to stir my onions and my broccoli up. Now, what did I do with my scissors? I had them. Oh, there they are. Now, this is the way I do I just take and cut my chicken after I cook it in little bite-sized pieces with my kitchen shears. That way, you can get a bite of chicken in every bite of casserole. This is just the way I like to do it. You can put the whole piece down in if you want to. This is just chicken breast. I had it in the freezer. I took it out. And last night, put it in the fridge, and I cooked it this morning. Y'all saw me cook it. And I'm not measuring this chicken. I'm going to try to put about, I think, 3 cups. 3 cups of broccoli, 3 cups of chicken. You can put more, you can put less. That's just up to you. You'll be making it so ever how you want to do it. And Promise loves pan-fried chicken, so I'm probably going to leave her a couple of pieces out. But, okay. This is really, I've never made this particular one. I have made them low carb before, but I'm using a little different ingredients. I have used sour cream, but I like the cream cheese better than I like the sour cream. So I thought I would use that this morning. And let me see how that looks. Okay. Oops. Uh-oh. There's Roxy a piece. Okay, I think I'm going to put one more piece of chicken in it. This is a really low carb, healthy. Especially, you're not boiling your broccoli, you're steaming your broccoli, so you're keeping all of those Let me wash my hands. You're keeping all of those nutrients and in your vegetable, in your food. So, all right, now set this to the side. To this, I'm going to add my mayonnaise and cream cheese and egg mixture. And I'm going to stir it all around good. And I could have made homemade cream of chicken soup, and you make it with heavy cream or half and half, but I said, shoot, this worked just as good. So, all right. Uh-oh. Hold on a minute, baby. Oh, well. I put my dish in the oven to melt that butter, and you can see the brown butter. Oh, that's going to make it so good. People do brown butter just because it enriches and it makes your food so much better. So we're going to have a little kick to this one. It's going to have brown butter in it. Okay. Now, to this is 3 cups here. Now, this is half sharp cheddar, half pepper jack. Promise love sharp cheddar. So I'm going to put about probably 2 cups in there. Stir it around. I think I'm going to put a little bit more pepper, just a little bit. Not going to put any more salt because that chicken base has lots of salt in it. I am going to sprinkle just a little bit more garlic. Just a little, not much. Just because I think it would be good like that. All right, now, if I thought this was not creamy enough, I would add more mayo to it. But I think by the time it cooks, I think it's going to be just right. I'm going to get all of my goodie out here because I want all of that in my casserole. Okay. That is our low carb broccoli casserole. Now I'm going to get my pan. And it's already, as you can see, it's got the brown butter on it, but hey, that's just going to make it that much better. And I'm not going to spray it because it's already got the butter on it. All right. Oh, it's hot. I hear it sizzling.
Boy, that looks good.
Doesn't it look good?
Yeah, I can eat that now.
I know. Whew, everything in it's done. So let me get my little spatula here. Get all this out because I want all of that good stuff. Good onions. And like I say, you can put sour cream in it if you want, but I just decided this morning I was just going to use my cream cheese.
You don't ever do the cheat test on this casserole by cooking a little bit of it in the microwave?
I do sometimes, but I'm not this morning.
If you cheat, you can taste the seasening before you cook it, can't you?
Yeah. But I know everything in it. I know it's pretty spot on. So, well, I do. So, okay. Now I am going to put the rest of my cheese on top. Now I'm not putting cracker crumbs or anything like that on top. You can use pork rind if you want to, but
it doesn't make it any better than this.
It does not. It doesn't make it any better. So I put the rest of my cheese on top. My oven is still hot. I know because my bowl casserole dish is hot. I'm going to put this in a 350-degree oven and 25 or 30 minutes. As soon as everything gets bubbling good inside and all that cheese melts. Oh, it's cheese. Then we're going to be back and I'm going to show you what my low carb broccoli and chicken casserole looks like and tastes like.